watched my septuagenarian father, 50% of the reason I walk this earth, take a banana and calmly and with intent peel the entire banana and then just hold that vulnerable nude banana in his dirty, calloused, union-certified hand. Like that's how it's always been done. What the fuck, my guy? Seven decades on this planet, and you still don't know your way around a banana? This man was a commercial airline mechanic for 40 years. I want you all to know that. And I want you to remember it. The next time you're flying, flying 35,000 feet over the Earth's surface, and that turbulence comes in, and the seatbelt sign comes on, and even the pilot does that thing where he tells the flight attendants to sit down, like, uh-oh, this is some business we're getting into here. When that moment happens, I want you to remember, there's a real good chance that Pat Kinane was under the hood of that steel beast at one point, just dropping nuts and bolts all willy-nilly style into the manifold because he's too busy daydreaming about how to fuck up other fruit. What is that, 1/2 inch or 3/8? I stripped it out anyway. Hey, Tony, you think you get all the seeds off a strawberry before you eat it? I mean, that's a pretty meticulous endeavor, but that'd be one rewarding berry once you got around to it. You know I'm right.
I also have a 14-year-old daughter, and I gave her a chore list with 3 words on it, and she goes, "Where's your chore list?" You ever had a kid say something to you that then they're serious, but then you almost ruin it because you laugh? That's what I was like, oh, God, what? And I just go, what did you say? And she goes, "Where's your chore?" She slowed it down, like I actually didn't hear her, So I said, everything that happens in this house to make this home operate, subtract the 3 things I asked you to do, and that is my chore list. Remember when you woke up in a bed, warm and not hungry? Fucking check. I did that shit. So my chore list also has 3 words on it, and it says, keep her alive. And it expires in 4 years, so focus. She's 14 now. When she was 12, I started listening to podcasts about periods. And I know that seems creepy. I'm positive I'm on a list somewhere. But I never wanted to be the dad that had to send her to her mom to ask her all those questions. I don't want, that's a question for your mom. You know where to find me if you want to play catch. I mean, it's like ridiculous, right? So, I was listening to these podcasts, but I had to stop because one of them kind of creeped me out. It said, if you're going to show your daughter how to use a tampon, you push it into your hand. And then, so I was like, well, yeah, my hand's been a vagina. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. If you're looking for a number, you're not going to get it. Just know that it has been. But then I pictured myself pushing a tampon into my hand, and oh my God, it just looks like a magic trick. Does it not? Just like, hey, whoa. Where's the tampon? You better find it, because toxic shock is real. My daughter got her period at my house for the first time, and she came downstairs and she goes, Dad, 2 things. Number 1, got my period. Number 2, don't want to talk about it. And I was like, number 1, great. Number 2, greater.
True story. Grandma got mad. Don't judge me. I see you look at me in the eyes with the Christian eyes. The reason why I stopped going to the church, sister, because Pastor Williams was a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. He been lying to the church for years. He been eating steaks, and my family been eating pork and beans and hot dogs. I'm sick and tired of it. True story. He took advantage of somebody close to my heart, my cousin PL. Now my cousin PL, he got shot years ago, so he paralyzed from the waist down. But he get a social security check, but he always broke. So I was like, PL, what you doing with your money, brother? Ain't like you got to put no gas in your wheelchair. True story. This is my cousin. Let me tell my story. So Pierre gonna look at me, tell me something. I've been giving all my money to Pastor Williams. I said, for what? He said, because Pastor Williams say God gonna help me walk again. I said, probably in heaven, but not here on earth. So I went to church with Pierre. This is the day that Pastor Williams say Pierre's supposed to walk again. So I went to the church. I was sitting on the bench right by the aisle because I want to see every damn thing. So Pastor William Pierre was sitting right beside me, but he was sitting in the aisle in the chair. Listen here. So Pastor William got up. He said, today, I'm going to show you what happened when you invest in the holy tabernacle of the church. He said, there's a brother in here who been investing in the holy tabernacle of the church. He said, and God is going to help him walk again. He said, Brother Pierre, roll to the front. Before Pierre rolled to the front, Pierre leaned and rocked his body like this. Because you know, black people, when we think a blessing about to come, we lean and rock our body for no damn reason. So Pierre got to the front of the church. Pastor Williams called one of the deacons over. He said, Deacon, help me stand Brother Pierre up so God can help him walk again. So Pastor Williams and the deacon, they stood my cousin Pierre up. But when they stood him up, his legs were still doing like this. I said, if God gonna do this miracle, he better hurry up, because this one don't look like it's gonna make the New Testament right here. So Pastor Williams say, on the count of 3, we gonna let him go, and he gonna walk again. He said 1, and Pierre kind of did like this. I said, oh hell. He said 2, and Pierre stood up on the tiptoes. I said, Pastor William do this, he got all my damn money. He said 3, and Pierre hit the floor. Pastor William knew he had messed up. But I was glad Pastor Williams messed up. That way the family could finally see Pastor Williams ain't worth nothing. Huh? But I knew Pastor Williams was going to try to do something to get out of this bind right here. I said, now what Pastor Williams going to try to do to get out of this bind right here? Before I could say something, Pastor Williams came over and grabbed Pierre by the collar and threw him on the floor again. He said, you got to crawl before you walk. Now we all going to hell for that one, listen.
He was cheating on me, and I had found the most recent one. He had 3 months of evidence in his phone. He didn't delete anything. And what I could have done is I could have confronted him in the middle of the night, right? But it had been 6 years, you know? So I needed to collect all the information so I could do it the next day at his job in public. So it's much easier now, okay? Because now we have AirDrop. You can just send that over real quick. It's not what I had to do, though. I had to do the old scroll screenshot, right? So you got to do that. You got to go through, you got to collect all the evidence. Scroll screenshot, scroll screenshot, scroll screenshot. Then you got to text yourself the screenshot of the text messages that you found out of his phone, right? But you got to cover your tracks. Go into the photo album, delete the screenshots of the text messages that you already took on his phone. Go to the conversation between the two of you, delete the screenshots of the text messages that you already texted to yourself. Don't forget the deleted album. Go in there. Delete all the screenshots of the text messages that you already deleted out of the album and out of the text messages. And I just bring this up to tell y'all how good it feels to be in a healthier place. Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, man, the suburbs, there's stuff that happens there. I had a problem at this place called First Watch. It's a breakfast joint, you know, a tough place. And I go in there, and they're like, it's a 20-minute wait. I'm like, okay, I can handle it. I'll do my time, you know. So I'm sitting in the chair, I'm reading the paper, and I guess this woman came in after me, and she had a baby. And, you know, I didn't see her. If I'd have seen her, I'd have offered her my chair, but I didn't see her. So what she did, she just stood right next to me. She starts talking to her baby, but she's talking to me, all right? Like no, there's nowhere for us to sit down. There's nowhere for us to sit down. There's nowhere for us. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't see you here. You can have my chair, you know? And then, you know, I stood right next to her. I didn't have a baby, all right? So I just started talking about newspaper. I was like, nah, newspaper, we got to give her the chair. Nah, the tactic she's using, that's called passive-aggressive newspaper. She's a gutless woman. And she is using her infant child in this charade. She's miserable. I'm not afraid of an altercation. The suburbs are crumbling. They are. I saw this the other day. I saw a Domino's pizza being delivered to a McDonald's. That's not supposed to happen, okay? Like, I get it. It was probably the kids that work at McDonald's got tired eating hamburgers. Like, let's order a pizza. They should have told the guy to go around back. He was in line at McDonald's holding a pizza. It didn't look good. I mean, I get it. You guys been to McDonald's lately? Everybody that works there is a kid. Everybody. I want to talk to your supervisor. We'll go get Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith's 15, all right? We would go get our district manager, but his mom said he had too much homework. He can't come to work until next Thursday. Customer service is gone. It doesn't exist, right? I mean, I just have a rule now. If I give you money, you just say thank you. That's it. You just say thank you, okay? And they don't do it. They don't say thank you half the time. I was in this place and I gave them like $300. I paid $300 for something, and the girl goes, "Hey, how did you hear about us?" It's none of your business how I heard about you. Why don't you just be happy that I did hear about you? Next time that happens, I'm just gonna make something up to throw them off their little marketing research. How'd you hear about us? Well, I belong to a lot of hate groups, and they told me I was supposed to shop here. They said for every $1 I spend here, 68 cents goes back to the hate group. All the hate groups, even my favorite hate group, the I hate the people that ask how'd you hear about us hate group. How'd you hear about us? Japanese newspaper, full page ad in there. Sir, we don't advertise in Japan. Well, I saw what I saw. You should be grateful, but that's not really your strong suit, is it? I had another, this is probably like the toughest issue. I'll give you some background, okay? So my favorite snack is mixed nuts. That's, I like mixed nuts. And like, when I eat mixed nuts, I don't have 9 mixed nuts. I eat as many mixed nuts as I can until I'm very uncomfortable. And then I have 11 more handfuls of mixed nuts. Like that's... So I go to this, I was in the hotel and I go to the gift shop. I'm hungry, real hungry, and I see these. I don't even see the whole package. I just read the M and the UTS. All right, I'm like, I want it. It looks like a good package, like Experience nut mixers or whatever. So I get it. I don't even look at it. I pay for it. Don't look at it. I go up to the the room. I don't even look at it. I start eating it. I'm watching TV. I'm just shoving handfuls in my mouth. And there's nuts in there, fine. But there's pistachios in there, fine. But they have shells on them. The pistachios have shells on them, and the rest of the mixed nuts do not have shells on them. That's wrong, isn't it? That's dangerous. Like that. Hey, thanks. Could you also put some toy army men legs in those mixed nuts? That's a crime. And the thing is, man, like it really bothers me because they're lazy. They are so lazy. Everybody knows pistachios. That's the easiest nut to take the shell off of. I mean, they hatch. Like they hatch. Like they hatch. Nature does 83% of the work for you. You just flick it and they're open. I can understand if it's a walnut. You ever try to take a walnut shell off? It's hard. Like when you eat them at Christmas time, by the time you get one off, it's Valentine's Day. Like that.